he popped up.
Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only to find a way to win. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense takes the field to start this game off. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball.
There he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They're going to ride this running back. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup, because this environment is hostile.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up...
I'm about to say, pick that off. Let's go. Go, big boy, go.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass.
Oh, get out of
They're
here.
not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the first down here on fourth. They'll go to the air. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that are...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no...
Get out of here. You don't believe this
They
stuff.
ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And what a start for this guy. That's now his second interception in the first quarter of this game. He has been an absolute ball hawk in this thing early, and the quarterback would do well to stop throwing his way the remainder of this game.
The give to the back. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jason, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always...
Trying to rumble in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last two drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game to stay.
He's looking deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout this season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be...
Brings into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Get in there.
Couldn't quite match it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barres. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. On the option. He'll toss it. Creates a little space. Got the first down and more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Richardson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll go to the ground.
There's no way up.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air on second down. Got his man in the middle. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Fuentes. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Ware. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down.
Just go away and catch that
Despite
ball.
some serious arm strength shown there. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it through it as
It's a seam wide open. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Rainbow Warriors, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for a gap, it's Fuentes. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. They'll try to pound their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hawaii. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Barres. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flanagan. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Never thought about taking a knee. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one final play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barres. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here come the Irish back on offense. Back to throw. It's Hebert. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Roberts. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Here on third down.
Here we go. Let's go.
They throw it complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Might as well give it to him again. A stopping cold maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. They finally get him on the ground. And you're turning in a big play after the catch.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's had.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Damn.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Let's
And
go.
he takes it in for
Put up
the
and gritty
score.
on their asses.
Touchdown, Warriors.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up.
Yeah.
That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. To throw, it's Hebert. Finds the tight end. And he was able to run for one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Back to pass.
Here we go.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Well, the defense just needs to do a better job on that critical situation. That was a golden opportunity to get off the field, but quarterback and receiver, they were just better on that. Nice throw. Nice job by the receiver getting his feet in bounds.
What are you doing back here? That's your zone.
With another first down. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh, good. Okay.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Let's send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Back to pass. It's Hebert. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. The Irish will open the 4th with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Touchdown, Irish! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Ware. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Pressure coming, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Punch it out of the air. No chance to run, but still a good game.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on...
Turning it on! tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
What? I get illegal block in the back on a fucking running play. I'm a wide receiver.
1st down for this offense. They want to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got his man quickly. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Take the ball.
To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
What are they going to do?
You cannot say enough about this quarterback's toughness on that one. Staring downfield, knowing he's going to get absolutely blasted by the defender, and still somehow able to deliver an accurate throw way down the field. It just does not get any better than that from the quarterback position.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
What's that?
Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Hebert. Takes a hit.
Pick it off. There we go, fat boy.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
Let's fucking go.
That big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Let's fucking go.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll run it from the gun.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Let's go, let's
They
go.
make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for space, it's Fuentes. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The run up the middle, looking for the score.
Get out of here.
His way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to make
Oh, y'all cheating again.
Touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone.
Touchdown, bitch.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt.
That's so fucking gay.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Hebert. And that one's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they
fires toward the end zone.
Dropped
it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just
Come on,
have
baby.
to make that
Come on,
catch.
baby.
And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking the deep shot.
Of course he can.
Brings it
Of
down
course
the
he
right side. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
Listen to me.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defend.
Makes the grab at the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. He'll set up to throw. Got his man. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And great job by this offense, but the work is not done. You knew what you needed when you started this drive. Late in this ball game, time's running out. It's not on your side. I got to find my play, my best 2-point conversion to go tie this puppy.
Oh, he didn't jump.
He's got it. The 2 is good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Oh, they're after him. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Using the quick game. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, and he's running out of time.
Get out of here! Hold the fuck up!
Huge in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied.
That's so fucking gay.
Fourth quarter, one play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. It is perfect. And after the 3-spot, guys, we're all tied up. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line. And
Let's fucking go.
And they're on top here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Bear. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And he makes the extra point. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Nick.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Williams. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
A cut check on the doorstep. Third and goal here in overtime. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. He wants it all. Touchdown, Irish. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
They'll try to pass their way in. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. First play of the drive wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Warriors! They got this thing tied up in double overtime.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Second overtime, you have to go for 2, and this is for the win. From the gun.
Get out of here.
Great stop by the defense, and we will play a third overtime. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got his man.
That was in there.
They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense.
Wow. Fuck out of here, bro.
Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. Wants to throw. It's Abear. Working that left side.
But he ducks under me. Wow.
The end zone, and they've got a two-point lead. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.